This is City West, and you're on Cytyspeaks. So today is February 15th, 2021, day after Valentine's Day, and day after Donald Trump beat the case. Shit crazy, bruh, but it's all over the news if you didn't know. If you didn't know, well, now you know. Yeah, homie ain't getting impeached. That shit is a dub. That shit happened yesterday. Yeah, that shit came on my real quick because I know I seen that shit like this morning on the fucking news page. I was like, damn, this nigga ain't getting impeached yet. Damn, this nigga fighting them cases, bruh. Nah, this nigga definitely on some shit though. Donald definitely been on some shit though since he left the office. He's like, nah, my nigga. I don't know, Biden gonna take it too well. I don't know what this nigga gonna do, but honestly, from what I've seen, this nigga Biden hasn't done shit since he been in the office. It's like fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. I got a fucking bottle of wine in my hand. It's leftovers from yesterday. Got turned up, a little turned up yesterday. You know, it was kind of chill, you know. If you in a real relationship, you know the vibes. You know, like after a while, it's like, you can have shit so extravagant, but it's like, is it really necessary sometimes? You know, sometimes it's like you gotta know where your relationship is at. And sometimes not everybody relationship can handle a whole bunch of extravagant shit at the same time and shit. Sometimes not everybody relationship is there. You feel me? Not say like I'm in a bad relationship, everything's going wrong, but it's just like, sometimes people need to be honest with themselves, and as a relationship, as a couple, real conversations are needed, especially financial conversations, because I feel like we overlook that these days, and we're more quick to spend and more slow to save and build. And everybody always talking about fucking building. I want to build a relationship. I want to build this. I want to do that. I want to do this, that, and the third. And it's like, dog, how you gonna build if every fucking holiday come around, you think you need to celebrate this shit? That shit don't make no sense. Like, bro, you're not fucking rich. Like, let's be honest. If you're not making $500,000, my nigga, you are not fucking rich, and you need to work on your shit. Like, I'm not trying to say like you need 500,000 to be considered rich, but we do have a system of classes within this country that the government do look at, that a lot of civilians over fucking look. There's classes, my nigga. There's the lower class niggas, which is the poor niggas, the niggas that make under 500,000 a year. Which, if you make under 500,000 a year and you don't have a master's or bachelor's, you are considered poor. You're not with the fucking middle class. Them niggas ain't considering you that. Like, they don't consider you a fucking middle class person if you're not making over 6 figures a year. And it has to be, you gotta be deep in the 6 figures. You can't just be 100,000. You're reaching barely the surface level. Like, yeah, I got that with my chat. I just want to throw that out there because I feel like we do too much stunting. It's too much bullshit going on. You feel me? Like, a lot of unnecessary shit. And like, I'm not saying like, yo, don't go all crazy for your partner on Valentine's Day, but it's just like, yo, stay in your lane, my nigga. Like, you ordered a fucking hotel room. And let's be honest, flowers and chocolates are fucking double price on Valentine's Day. So you're dropping a pretty penny. And all them niggas that went out to the fucking restaurants because they're open again, the inside dining, like, that's cool and all. Like, I'm not against it. Like, yo, fucking spoil your wifey. Yo, my girl deserve to be spoiled. Like, so I spoil her. I give her as much as possible. I give her as much as I can. But let's be honest. Because, these days is different. You have a nigga that will buy a girl something, and you have girls out buy their nigga something, which is very understandable. You feel me? And that's how it should be. Like, let's be honest. You know one thing I do want to ask people? What is your body count for last year? What's your 2020 body count? And let me know how many times you got asked to be somebody Valentine's and it was dead ass serious. I'm curious because the shit don't add up. Like, we live in a day and age where people actually counting their body count and they're trying to reach their body count to a certain height. Like, I know some people that's like, yo, I'm at 200 body count right now and I'm trying to get to 3 by the time I'm 30. And it's like, bro, you are wilding out of control. Out of pocket. Those people are out of pocket. But those same people be complaining that there's no love for people, that there's no love going around, that nobody wants them, and everybody's fucked up. But honestly, you're participating in the bullshit. Sorry, you really are. Especially the motherfuckers that can't be faithful to they other half. Like, bro, you fucking up the game. I want to know how many people fucking regret their Valentines. How many people wish they would have just stood their ass home and not went anywhere that day? How many people went on a date with somebody and the shit went left? Like, and you just like, fuck, I should have just stood home. I should have just went with the plan B. I should have just, like, shit is crazy. And be prepared, people. Be prepared for the babies that are going to be born in October and November. Maybe December too. Maybe it could be extended all the way to December. But there's going to be a lot of babies born that time. Because I know a lot of people this year, they were horny. A lot of people was horny this year. It shows all over y'all fucking Instagrams. The first thing a person gonna show is the hotel they booked, the fucking roses they left on the fucking bed, and all that shit, the balloons. And it's just like, a dog, like Valentine's Day, it probably is, but it shouldn't be the day where it's just like guaranteed pussy or guaranteed dick. Like, it shouldn't be a guaranteed sex. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just like, yo, half of y'all motherfuckers don't deserve it. I'm gonna put it like that. A lot of y'all niggas know y'all don't fucking deserve shit, right? Fuck. But there's no reason to be angry at Valentine's Day. Like, me, this is my energy right now, but this was not my energy yesterday, bro. I was so in love. Like, you gotta understand, I'm a Cancer. Like, my birthday's in July. Like, I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, all I want to do is watch your mouth drop when I do something that's like totally what not you was expecting, but you like it, Like, I like to see that on my lady. I like to see my lady happy. I like to see that she likes what I'm doing for her. So, but a lot of you niggas was so fucking mad yesterday. Like, I stood away from Instagram yesterday. Like, I post certain shit that was coming my way, but I try to stay away from it as much as possible because, yo, the energy, bro, the energy I be giving off Instagram. We ain't gonna get into all that today, but that's gonna be a conversation I'm gonna need to have. Like, the energy I give off Instagram, man, it's not fair. It's not cool. Like, bro, there's people that was really having a good time yesterday, and y'all over here throwing mad doubt in their head on Valentine's Day. Like, yeah, he got you a gift, but I looked through his phone. Y'all giving the most toxic fucking advice on Valentine's Day because y'all motherfuckers are single and y'all have nobody that wants y'all on Valentine's Day. But they're gonna call you next week when they want a quick fix, and you know that. A lot of people know that. They know what's up. They know, like, certain girls know they not wifey material. They not Valentine's Day material. Certain dudes know they not Valentine's Day material. They not hubby material. But what I'm witnessing is that those are the same people that be throwing out mad negative energy on social media on Valentine's Day. Like, if you ain't got nothing good to say, my nigga, don't say nothing at all. You feel me? Because don't get me wrong. Everybody free, do what the fuck you want to do, but it's just like, that's not fair, my nigga. You just aggy. You mad right now. You mad at yourself. A lot of you people are mad that last year you let a lot of people into your personal space, right? You let a lot of people get the best of you. You gave them too much of you. You gave too many people too much of you. And now Valentine's Day come and you ain't got nothing to show. But it's cool. You could pull them. You could pull them from the left, from the right, up, down. They coming to you. Just not on Valentine's Day. Just not on a wedding day. Just not to meet their parents. Just, if you're cool with that, then embrace it. Don't be a fucking sourpuss because nobody wants you to meet their parents. Nobody want to take you on a fair date. Nobody want to take you out to be their Valentine's Day. Nobody want to bring you around their family for the holidays except for your best friends. Listen, work on yourself. Hold yourself accountable, man. Because remember, like, there's good, like, a lot of people fronting, like, they probably had, like, a really bad Valentine's Day, but they did the call and all that shit just to make the shit look good, but it's just like, yo, dog, listen, a lot of these niggas ain't cracked up to what they trying to put out. And we could go into relationships and all that shit in another day, but this is the first episode, and I already got a lot to say, and I don't even think I hit the subjects I wanted to speak about. Fuck, man. Yo, that's how you know this podcast is gonna be crazy, bro, because I have so much to fucking talk about, and I can't wait to bring other people on, and we could elaborate on shit, and we could debate and go back and forth, because honestly, I want this podcast to be a podcast of substance. I want people to come here and get game and get relatable substance, Like, I know for a lot of people. We getting all these podcasts and shit, but not a lot of people teaching. A lot of people just talking mad bullshit and throwing a lot of toxic fucking information out there. But not a lot of people who's teaching and giving game. But this podcast specifically, I want to be for artists. I want this to be like a safe haven for artists. I want this to be an open book for artists. I want this to be a place where you could come here and get relatable content as an artist, because there's not a lot of shit out there for artists. Like there's opportunities. There's opportunities for everybody in every fucking industry. But let's be honest, people shit on artists. People like to shit on art. That's why in this day and age, you have less people saying that they are artists. Like me, I don't consider myself an artist because I don't like the tone. I don't like to be called an artist. I'm a creative. Let's put it like that. Because I like to create a lot of shit. And artistry, when you say you're an artist, it don't get the same respect. When you say you're a rapper at that, like, the people that say that they rappers, they get the least amount of respect in the game. And we notice. That's why even at a certain time, rappers ain't even want to be called rappers. They want to be called rock stars because they know they wasn't getting that same respect. Nobody gives the rappers, the singers. If you say you're one of those, but don't leave a good taste in people's mouth, and you could tell. And you could tell by the way they treat you, you know? Like, they don't take what you say seriously after you say you're a rapper or you're an artist. And only artists and rappers know this. Let's be honest. If you say you're a producer, you're more likely to be like, hey, that's awesome. Yo, you making beats? That's what's up. But if you're a rapper, oh, cool, bro. Yo, let me be in your music video. And it's like, it's more like they're making a mockery of your career than actually supporting and trying to push you forward. So I want this podcast to really strike with artists a lot. You're going to get a lot of artistry. You're going to get a lot of game on this podcast. Cytyspeaks is about giving game. That's all I do. I like me, I'm a teacher at heart. I've taught in over 30 schools in New York City, grades 6 through 12. I've came across all types of students, and I just want to help. I just want to give game. I see an open lane, and I'm coming for it. You feel me? And I want you guys to come here and support this, because this is where it's gonna be at. If you want that real shit, you want that shit that people are not talking about, and you want people to talk about it, well, this is gonna be that spot. This is where you need to be. I'm gonna drop like 1 or 2 or 3 of these every week, and I'm gonna have different guests. Next episode, which is gonna be episode 2, is gonna have a special guest. I'm making that announcement later on this week. But for today, I just wanted to give you a quick episode and what the fuck been going on. You feel me? Because shit been crazy this year, and it's 2021, and we're literally just hit the middle of fucking February, and shit is fucking wild. So I just want to start talking about shit, because I feel like I be having so much opinions or so much like ideas and shit, and now it's time to put that shit out there. Y'all niggas need to hear this shit. What else has been going on this week? Let's talk about it, man. New York City been cold as fuck, bruh. New York been wild cold, like break, like hell nah type cold, like oh hell nah, I ain't going outside. It's been out of pocket. And me, I like bike riding. Like bike riding is my shit. Like I like to just pick up and go out all times of the night and shit. Like just go out there, pick up a city bike and be out. You know, these days it's too cold for that. And then it's snowing. Like I could deal with the cold. Let it be cold. All right, cool. We gonna work around it. I'm gonna be fucking biking so hard that I don't even feel the cold. But now it's snowing, so now it's like I'm taking a real risk if I go bike riding in New York City right now. And everybody know bike riding in New York City is a fucking risk. Nobody respect your shit, especially the fucking drivers. Yo, drivers. Yo, the drivers, bro. The drivers be out of pocket in New York, bro. If they see a fucking biker, man, it's like, I feel like when they see a biker on a fucking road, a person riding a bike, it's like they automatically get tight and they just pull up real close to them. Like, what the fuck you doing in the street? Be on the sidewalk. When it's like, you go on the sidewalk, everybody look at you like, nigga, go on the street. You feel me? So like, as a biker in New York, it's like, that shit sucks. Like, niggas don't respect your shit at all. Like, and it's low-key dangerous. But it's fun. There's a little thrill I get out of it. So yeah, bike riding in New York is ill. Y'all should really fuck with that shit. If you haven't tried the city bikes in New York City, yo, go try it, bro. Like certain parts of Brooklyn and Queens and even the Bronx, like you can't find them shits nowhere. Like if you go like North Bronx around like the 2 line around White Plains area and shit, you ain't gonna find those bikes. But if you go around like you go like Tremont area, not even Tremont. I don't even think they got it on the Tremont area. Like you gotta go like further down, like around 174 and like Southern Boulevard, and like that's when you start seeing the bikes again. Like, oh shit, the bikes and shit. You feel me? Like you don't see them around Tremont. Like, yeah, after Tremont, anywhere after Tremont, you don't see the city bikes in the Bronx. And in Brooklyn, I don't really know Brooklyn and Queens like that, but I know in the Bronx you don't get them. But anywhere in Manhattan, bro, actually I'm lying. Not anywhere in Manhattan because you go deep in the heights around like past 181, you don't see no bikes no more. Nobody's riding the bikes. Like you don't even see the bike pods like where you could leave the bikes at. Because I remember I went that far because I went to this one Dominican spot in fucking the Heights. Because yo, there's a ill fucking Dominican spot. If y'all know what I'm talking about, if y'all ever been there, y'all know what I'm talking about. 191, right next to the train station in the Heights on the 1 train. Yo, there's this fire Dominican spot, fire Dominican food, and I love that shit. Like I go bike ride over there just to get some food because I low key, I be thinking about saving bread, dog. Y'all niggas be wanting to spend money all the time. Don't get me wrong, I'll spend money, but yo, son, I'm a cheap ass motherfucker. I'm gonna be honest, I'm cheap as fuck, and I don't like spending bread. I'll ride my ass over there, go get that shit and ride my ass back. Well, I'm gonna pay somebody else to go do this shit when I could do it myself. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. There's days where I'm like, I'm gonna just call it in, like, fuck it, my nigga. But like, yo, get your ass up and go take that bike ride and go get your food, bro. Like, I ain't weird for doing that. Don't make me feel weird for doing that, all right? I'm gonna fucking take a bike and I'm gonna go fucking ride and go get my food before I pay Uber Eats or DoorDash because they be hitting y'all niggas over the head. That's a fucking crazy shit. Let's be honest. Plus, I'm a man that cooks, so like I don't even need all that shit. I just be in the crib. I'll go to Trader Joe's. Anybody that knows me know I'm very specific about where I go shop for my food, and they know that there's no other place for me like Trader Joe's. I'll go to Trader Joe's toast to that, man. Cause ain't no place like Trader Joe's. And we all know this. We all know this. Whoever know, they know. If you know, you know. There ain't no other place like Trader Joe's. Like, let's be honest. Shit. But even with the coldness, you feel me? Like, we got the indoor diners, so it's like people are doing the indoor dining again and shit like that. That's pretty cool. I hopefully they let musicians come and perform too, because musicians do bring in a lot of attraction, and restaurants need to take that into considerations when they're opening back up. Musicians matter too. Um, and also it's just been very dangerous here lately. And I know I want to have a conversation with people. I'm gonna have like a good 2 or 3 people here to have a conversation with me on this. But ever since the defunding of the police, how dangerous New York became. After the pandemic, bro. Right after the pandemic, yo, New York became just as dangerous as any other inner city in America. Like the other night, right? I think it was Saturday or Friday night. Today's Monday, so it was probably like Friday night. I think I read an article on a dude that was on the A train just randomly stabbing people to death. And he caught 2 bodies from what I've seen. Like, he probably caught more. I wouldn't even know, to be honest. If that was all him, I don't know, to be honest. To be honest, I feel like the media be putting shit out there like that, saying that they caught the dude and shit like that, just to make people feel more safe. But like, let's be honest, if like you go and do a couple stabbings on the train, like people are really gonna find you that easily the next day. I don't know. I would think like especially if homie was homeless, he was a homeless nigga too. It would have been more difficult to get track of that nigga, especially when he don't have like a regular 9 to 5. So hopefully that is a person that was doing the bullshit and they did catch him and they locked that little nigga up. because I heard it was some Spanish dude that was wilding the fuck out. But, bruh, it been crazy out here. I just ordered my girl a pepper spray. Next, I'm gonna get her a taser. I'm gonna get her like a whole collection of legal weapons that she can have in New York because it's out of pocket, bro. I'd be damned if somebody do that to the ones I love. So when I'm not there, she need to be able to protect herself against men because men be out of pocket, wilding the fuck out, and I'd be goddamn if some shit like that happens. God forbid. But be safe out there, y'all. I think I'm gonna end the podcast on that note. I know it's kind of like down and shit, but it's just like that shit low key changed my energy. Like, yo, it's just so sad. Like, why the fuck people do shit like that? Like, and you know what? Everybody faces different traumas. People deal with pain differently, but it's just, bruh, that's not fair. That's not right. Like, niggas out here gotta be really safe because it's dangerous out here in these streets. It's dangerous. And anybody who's out there in these streets knows that. It's dangerous, and you guys need to find any legal weapon that you can carry. Please protect yourself. This is Cytyspeaks. I'm City West. Catch you on the next episode.